as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off for MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. That's caught at the 4. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 3rd and goal, Darnold escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
From the gun, here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from 37. On 1st down, here's Dart. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Giants won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 21-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Darnold. Completed over the middle. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
10 more yards. Complete to number 11.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at their 49-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Running behind center with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Seahawks.
First down from the 42. Darnold now to throw. Chased out to his right. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Giants take over.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Play action. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
He'll go. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
First down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
79-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. On the move. Headed right. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
14. Seahawks 3. Jason Sanders set.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 27.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. All set now. First and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. To throw. Here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. And again, it's Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good for New York for
a modest gain. Going on 1st down. It starts. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run? Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Running back motions right. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
70 range. 70, 60 is.
From the gun, here's Dart. Rolling left, buying some time. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Rolling on 3rd, here's Dart. He's got the 1st down grab, it's still going. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Intercepted in the end zone. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Escapes the pocket. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here.
Jones. A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Dragons, 70 range. 70 range. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
Dart going to go for it on 4. Forced out to his right. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 1st down, here's Dart. This is Cox. That's Slayton. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out at halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 18.
Seahawks 3. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over 1st down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Darnold. That pass is caught by Horton. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Giants take possession of their 2nd interception of the game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. On the move, hit it right. Caught out wide. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
28. Seahawks 3. Jason Sanders set
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Darnold now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Darts looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Dart setting in the throw here. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead.
Seahawks 3. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
You're set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk, set. Hook.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Going on 1st down. It's Darts. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
19 Tiger.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. He's trying to go deep again. And he will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying grounded with Swift. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing again on 2nd. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants running them out of the building. Extra point attempts coming from Sanders.
Sanders for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tack on 7 more to their lead.
49. Seahawks 3. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. This is Swift. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Get it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Drops it underneath. Swift. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Cowboy 80s.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, gotta control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Throwing here, Huntley. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
On the carry, it's Swift. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Seahawks trying to do some window dressing. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
Deputy Ryan.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
get him. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Okay, great.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. Jack. Cooking. 70 ranges. 70 ranges. Boom, 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 boom. You got motion there. You got motion there right there. Let's go.
He's going to try to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here we go.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Dart going to throw again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. He's loaded another one up. And he's got it in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. He didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Giants throwing 6 more on the blowout. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So the Giants come away with the win. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.